Hi, my name is Garcia. I will continue Ms. Almirol's report about educational placement of students with special needs. First is Group Intelligence Test. Group Intelligence and Achievement Tests are often administered in the general education classroom. It is through these types of tests a teacher might first suspect that a student has a learning disability. Through this type of test, as a teacher, ikaw talaga ang unang makakaalam kung ano ang iyong estudyante. Ito ba ay may special need disability na kailangan pagtuunan ng pansin. And also, dapat alam natin kung ano ang kanilang kailangan, ano ang pangangailangan ng bata pagdating sa klase at tratuhin sila ng tama katulad ng ibang kanilang mga kaklase. Skills evaluation specialists such as the school speech pathologist and the child's general practitioner use certain diagnostic measures for determining a child's gross motor skills, fine manipulative skills, and hearing, sight, speech, and language abilities. The skills of this test is to use to evaluate the skills and abilities of the students with special needs. For example, as a teacher, dapat alam mo kung ano ang kahinaan at kakayahan ng iyong students. Alam mo kung ano ang kanilang mga dapat alam mo na ito na students ay magaling sa aktibidad, ito ay mahina, ganyan. Tapos alam mo din kung kung magaling ba sila sa speech, dapat meron kang sa kanila, ipapabasa ng mga books na at saka kung magaling ba ang bata na ito sa pag-sight ng mga bagay, alam ba nila yung mga bagay-bagay na nakapaligid sa kanila. Ito ang importante ito sa kanila lalo-lalo sa mga batang may special needs na kailangan pagtuunan. Developmental and social history. The child's classroom teacher, parents, pedestrian, and social specialist help cumulative the narrative assessment. Test na ito ay mahalagang ibahagi ng pagsusuri dahil nagbibigay ito ng critical na detalye upang tumulong sa pagsusuri. Nagbibigay ito ng impormasyon sa anumang pagkaantala sa pag-unlad. Mga issue lalong-lalo na sa mga bata na may special needs para malaman kung ano ang kanilang mga pag-uugali at nakakatulong ito kung ano ang way sa pagtrato ng bata sa mga problema sa kanilang pag-aaral at nagbibigay din ito sa kaysaysayan na impormasyon sa mga lakas na maaaring mayroon ang isang bata na may special need. Observational record. Anyone who works with a child can provide information about the child's academic performance and behavioral issues. Sa mga bata ay nakakatulong sa guro na malaman ko ano ang nakasanayan at pangangailangan ng isang bata, lalo-lalo na sa pagsasanay. Kapag nag-observe kasi sa mga bata, maraming matutunan ng isang guro tungkol sa kanilang mga personalidad. At sa pag-obserba, ang mga bata ay pag-observe sa mga bata dapat sa iba't ibang oras at araw. Idokumento ang iyong mga naobserbahan na kung ano ang dito mo malalaman kung ano ang kahinaan ng iyong estudyante at ano naman ang kanilang kalakasan. Sample of students' work. The general classroom teacher also provides most of the evidence in this domain. As a teacher, dapat aware ka sa mga batang may special needs. Dapat kung may activity ka mang ipapagawa sa kanila, dapat suit sa kanilang kaalaman. Dapat maintindihan nila ang iyong mga activity. Dapat maging aware ka sa mga batang may special needs na kailangan din natin silang tratuhin ng tama at tratuhin na naaayon sa kanilang kaklase. Who and what is involved in assessment? The first one is anyone involved in child's life and education might suspect a learning disability or similar issue and ask specialists to explore it further. The second is the first person to conduct an informal assessment is typically the classroom teacher. Through a guardian or pediatrician might start the assessment process. The third is a classroom teacher or a pediatrician might request a referral to a medical specialist, therapist, or other specialist to focus on a particular area of concern. The fourth is the school special education department of or student study team begins informal and formal evaluation. Assessment and federal law. The Individual with Disabilities Education Act, Public Law 105-476, lists 13 separate categories of disabilities under which children may be eligible for special education and related service. These are the first, autism, a developmental disability significantly affected verbal and nonverbal communication and social interaction, generally evident before age 3. And the second is deafness, a hearing impairment that is so severe that the child is impaired in processing the linguistic information and with or without application. Deaf blindness, simultaneous hearing and verbal impairments. The fourth is hearing impairment, an impairment in hearing, whether permanent or fluctuating. The fifth is mental retardation, significantly sub-average intellectual, fluctuating existing concurrently with deficit and adaptive behavior. And the fifth is multiple disabilities. The manifestation of two or more disabilities such as mental retardation, blindness, the combination of which requires special accommodation for maximal learning. And orthopedic impairment, physical disabilities including congressional impairments caused by disease, and impairments from other causes. Other health impairment, having limited strength, vitality, or alertness due to chronic health problems. Serious emotional disturbance is a disability where a child of typically intelligence has difficulty over time and to a marked degree building satisfactory in personal relationships. Specific learning disability is a disorder in one or more of the basic psychological process involved in understanding or in using language spoken or written, which may manifest itself in an imperfect ability to listen, think, speak, read, write, spell, or due to mathematical calculation. Speech or language impairment, communication disorders such as stuttering, im- stuttering impaired articulation, a language impairment, or a voice impairment. Traumatic brain injury is an acquired injury to the brain caused by an external physical force, resulting in total or partial functional disability, or psychosocial impairment, or both. The last is visual impairments. A visual difficulty including blindness that even with correction adversely affect a child educational performance. That will be all. Thank you.